welcome to Seeking Life, or welcome back if you're new here. My name is Madison, and this is a channel dedicated to discovering a life worth living. We're currently in the process of trying to go on adventures, but when I can't go on adventures, I just kind of share whatever comes to mind. And even when we're on adventures, I just kind of share what comes to my mind. So I still don't know what we're going to talk about today yet. I just wanted to come out here a little earlier than normal because it's supposed to rain this afternoon. So today we are at Winding Rivers Natural Area again, or Nature Preserve, and this might be my last time here. So ow! I just got blasted by a leaf in the shoulder. Okay, so this might be my last time here for a while because I might be leaving West Palm Beach tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going, but I might be leaving West Palm Beach tomorrow, or I might still be in West Palm Beach but living in my car. I'm not really sure. It's been kind of a wild ride. I was supposed to leave back in at the beginning of March. I was supposed to leave, but my cat wound up getting sick, and I have a couple videos talking about that on the channel. Sorry, I want to just make sure I'm hydrated before I get out in the sun. And I do apologize about the wind. It appears to be a very windy day today. So let's go ahead and start our walk, and I'll kind of explain more of what's going on and kind of give more of like a 6-week update since quitting my job with zero money, because I did do that. I quit my job. I'll explain it in a second. All right. So I was kind of miserable where I was working. I was burnt out. I was about to crash out. I was just done. And I decided I was going to leave that job at the end of March so that I can get home to my family for Easter, because I missed Thanksgiving and I missed Christmas with them. So I was... All right, hang on, there's a lot of people on the bridge. I'm going to pause it a moment. Off topic, but these no net signs are new. Anyway, so I was going to leave that job by the end of March because I just couldn't do it anymore. I was ready to just walk out. I just literally could not take it anymore. And I'm going to try to do something different with this microphone. Hang on. So I could not take it anymore. I just had to get out of there. I was like, all right, I am done. So I will schedule myself a short 4-day break at the beginning of February. I was planning on getting a season pass or an annual pass to SeaWorld so that I can, be doing something fun while I'm, away, because I hadn't taken any time away to myself at all since I arrived here in West Palm last year. So, where was I? So I had this break scheduled. I was going to take some time off and go to SeaWorld, and right about the time I decided to bite the bullet and go and actually go and purchase that pass, I just had this voice in my head say, Madison, you need to leave this job before the end of January. And I was like, but that's not going to work. How am I going to stay here before Easter? But I still listened. I still obeyed. I still did what I felt I needed to do. And so I wanted to come show you all the water. I got cut off and my video didn't actually get filmed, so I'm gonna have to start that part over. But there's actually people on kayaks out here today. I think that's awesome. That's something I wanted to do since access so I could do that out here. Alright, so basically I was saying I had a break scheduled at the beginning of February, and I was going to get a SeaWorld annual pass, and I was going to go up there for a day or two and just kind of enjoy being away from this concrete box that I was always stuck in. And I decided not to do that, and instead I had seen that there was 4 people who had just gotten hired all of a sudden, and I knew that the way things worked there, that if I did not take that chance to get out of there then, I was not getting out of there. So plus I heard a little voice in my head say, hey, now's your time, put in your 2 weeks, be out of here by the end of February. So I put in my 2 weeks, was out of there February 1st. And I've been out here in the Everglades ever since. Maybe not every single day am I out here. That's an interesting bug. Not in the same place, but I'm in the northernmost part of the Everglades, and I never, ever would have thought I'd ever be here. And yet here I am. And someday I do want to go to the southern portion of the Everglades and go down there and check that out, and actually do some like swamp walks and stuff like that. I think that'd be absolutely amazing. But back to where we're at now. So I have been, to the point where I have run out of money. And I ran out of money a while ago, which is okay, because the universe always provides. This is the windiest it's ever been with me out here. Holy cow. So there's a person actually over there fishing. Yeah, I would not do that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make it back to the car. Maybe? I don't know. We definitely got some good rain the other day. I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like after the next rain, if I'm able to. It looks very beautiful out here. Yeah, I would not be out in the swamp doing that. Anyway, so so life got kind of difficult. I'll be right back. But yeah, I just ran into a really sweet lady, and that was a wonderful experience. So anyways, I wound up quitting my job to come out here and do this. And sure, it seems bleak, and it seems like, wait, is that an actual turtle? Like on there with the bird. Is that a turtle? I think so. Anyway, so things have seemed a little bit vicarious. Things have seemed a little bit difficult, mainly because, I was running out of food. I don't have the money for gas. I am supposed to be leaving here tomorrow. I was told I can't stay any longer because I can't pay them, or I haven't been able to give them any money. So, which is understandable. I'm not complaining about it. I get it. But at the same time, Um, excuse me, all that water I drink. At the same time, I know that I'm always divinely protected, divinely cared for, divinely... Oh, he's in a boat. Okay. Alright, that's okay then. From what I saw, this man or this woman just looked like they were standing in the middle somehow. They're on a boat. You're allowed to do that, okay. Anyway, here comes the wind again. Alright, maybe this will help. Maybe you won't be able to hear the wind. But, yeah, so we ran into a lady yesterday, or 2 days ago at the park. Her name is Kathy. She has another YouTube channel here too. It's called Starlight. And she goes around the country handing out food to those in need. And I was one of those people who was so grateful to receive assistance from her a couple days ago. And, you know, I'm so extremely grateful, and it's times like that that make me realize that I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. I even saw angel numbers 333 all over the place on Friday the 13th, which is not only my favorite day of the year, but also my favorite, but also seeing the 333 like crazy those days was just like confirmation that I'm on my right path. I'm doing the right thing. Quitting and listening to the universe, my higher self, the Holy Spirit, Creator God, whatever you want to call it, to quit my job was the right choice. You know, I've been out here, I've been making videos nearly every single day. I've been trying to better myself by reprogramming my mind to believe that I'm abundant and that I'm helping a whole bunch of people every single day, whether it be by YouTube or whether it be by people I meet and help in person. That is that is what I'm supposed to be doing. Actually made it so you can kind of look at the point. I like that. But yeah, so it's been kind of a huge faith test, because I know that I'm always protected, I know I'm always cared for, I know I'm always provided for, and the proof is in the pudding. By that I mean I wouldn't have received food from a stranger a couple days ago if that wasn't the case. I wouldn't have had an angel stop and help repair or help change my flat tire if that wasn't the case. You know, so everybody around me thinks that I'm absolutely crazy for trying to follow my dreams without any money, because they keep saying money is the only way you can do this. But I keep trying to tell them that the universe, God, is the only way I'm able to do this. And if I go back to work and I sell my soul for another dollar or another dime or another penny on the dollar, then I'm just going to lose my friggin' mind. I can't do that again. I would rather live in a van down by the river, or even my car down by the river, than to ever be stuck in a job that I did not create myself. And I had applied for a position really close to the house that I would have actually really loved. I never heard back, even though the lady was like, "Oh, I'm super excited," before we finished. And I was like, okay, well, surely we're going to get the job. And then I called yesterday. I still have yet to hear back. I know they're open, so I know they can call me. And I know that if I was meant to be there, I would have gotten a call back already. And, you know, my roommate asked me to apply for a couple places. I did. Guaranteed I probably won't hear back from them tomorrow, which is my deadline. Sorry, the headphone's banging against my cup. There we go. Oh, sorry, bird. So, with that being said, I have around 36 hours until I have to be out of my apartment. Now, it's very, 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 very possible I could receive the money out of nowhere today to keep me here. But if I had received that money, I would probably just use it to better be able to just leave here. Because, again, like I've been saying, I know that I'm meant to be going on this journey. I'm meant to be making these videos. I'm meant to be helping other people. That is my purpose. I am not here to serve myself. I am here to serve others. And I finally realize that now. Like, yes, the journey would be really, really fun and exciting. And it's something completely different. And I've wanted to travel for a long time and see new things for a long time. And it's not that I'm going on this journey for me and to enjoy it for me. It's so that I can help so many other people along the way. Whether it's, like I said, whether it's in person or whether it's on YouTube. That is our plan. That is our destiny. I am meant to be helping other people. I am meant to serve other people. I am not meant to serve myself. And the more people who comprehend that, the more it's going to completely change this world. Because there's a channel that I follow. Her name is Araya, and she talks about how the service to self mentality, the people who are only in service to self are not going to be able to thrive much longer. And I completely comprehend what she's saying, and I concur with what she's saying. I agree with what she's saying. Soon, the people who are only in it for themselves are going to begin losing. They're going to begin not being able to support themselves. They're going to be the ones in the position that people like me have been in our whole lives, where it feels like we have been forgotten. It feels like we, are on the back burner. We're not cared about. We're not this or we're not that. But in reality, we've been going through these challenges for a reason. We've been led to basically be thrown into a lion's den and just come out here, and eventually we get to walk out of the lion's den, and we get to take all the lessons we learned inside there and apply them to the real world. And by that I mean the challenges we've been through, the struggles we've had, the fact that a lot of us have never ever had money in our lives. And soon we're going to be so wealthy we're not even going to know what to do with ourselves except to help other people. Because this transformation many of us are going through has been so life-changing, and it's been so inspiring to us, to the fact that we can live our lives and still be good people. And with all of these challenges we faced, we've grown to not be materialistic anymore. Like, I have zero desire to buy anything for me other than, a camper so I can travel and live. But there's people over there. That's the really, really long trail. I hope they know that. But it's just getting to a point where I know that I am divinely cared for, and no matter what, the things that I need will be provided to me. One second. Just want to see where I'm at. Alright, so it's a half mile back to there, and then it seems it's a mile and a half to get back to. Okay. It is what it is. Today might be my last day to be able to be out here, so I'm gonna enjoy it. So, with everything I've said, I know that because I'm in a service to others mentality, and I want what's best for others, and I want to provide for others, and I want to do what's best for others, and I know that having that mindset will bring us to where we are provided for. When we're serving others, we are provided for. I'm working on something in the background, and this lovely lady I met, I was showing her some pictures of the gators I've seen, and she saw the secret project I'm working on, and she goes, "Oh, I would love to be able to get my hands on something like that." So it just goes to show you that the things that come to your mind for ideas, even if you think they might be dumb, other people are going to say, "Hey, that's awesome. I would love that." So I don't think you can tell, but the water is extremely clear. All right, so I hope you use that little bit of time I put in there to reflect on ways in which you can be in service to others. And it could be something as simple as an ebook or a smile or just saying hi to somebody so that they don't feel invisible. Because you don't know what somebody could be going through. You don't know if someone feels invisible. You know, like there's people like me who hardly anybody talks to throughout the day. I have a phone that maybe once a week somebody will call me. And it's my grandma. And I'm grateful that she does. Or I'll call her. Hardly anybody ever texts me. I always forget to text people, mainly because I'm living in the now moment. I'm not thinking about anything but what's going on right now. And so I kind of forget. So I understand why other people don't reach out, and that's okay. But I feel invisible a lot. I've actually had times where I know I was invisible because people nearly walked into me and didn't even see me. And yes, my face is red because it's hot. But yes, so that is where I'm at with my 6-week update. Struggling a little bit, but in the end, I know that the struggles are worth it. And get out of here, deer flies. Don't you dare bite me again. I know that the struggles are worth it because they're teaching me how to be a better person. They're teaching me how to serve others and, you know, thinking of ways that I can serve others and coming up with solutions that I was fine from these flies until I took the path that's less windy. Maybe I need to make my way back to where I was and just make my way back the other way because, ow, these things hurt. Yeah, I think that's what we're doing. All right. I'm just going to go back the other way because I am not about to keep getting bit this whole trail. So, if I can encourage you today, I want you to do 2 things. One in which I already had you do, which is think of ways you can be in service to others. And number 2, I want you to reevaluate your life. I want you to think about where you're at, whether you're happy or whether you can be happier somewhere else, and if you should move on from wherever it is that you're at. You know, sometimes change is inevitable, but change is also the only way for you to get to the reality in which you desire. So, if things are changing for you in your life right now, if things are collapsing, if things are falling apart, then that's a good thing. Thank the universe, thank God, thank the Creator, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, flow through with it. Because I guarantee you that things are changing for whatever you asked for. Whatever you're praying for, whatever you're manifesting, the change is happening because you requested it. And if you attempt to resist the change, it's only going to make you miserable, and it's only going to make others miserable, and you're only going to resent others or yourself. So please take the time to be good to yourself, to love on yourself, to take care of yourself. Self-care is absolutely 100% important. You need to be taking care of yourself. You need to be loving yourself. You need to be able to be overflowing with love and kindness and love for yourself in order to really truly serve others. And I believe that's kind of what this whole point for me was the last 6 weeks, was filling myself back up, filling my own cup back up, because I was so burnt out. I couldn't have gone right away to helping or serving other people. There was just no way I could have done that. So now that's what I'm about to go start serving other people. So I just want to say thank you if you've made it this far. And if you have made it this far into the video, I wanted to let you know that I am proud of you. I care about you. You matter. You matter very much to me. You are loved. You are cared for. And no matter what you're doing in your life, no matter how far you've come today, even if it's just getting out of bed, I am so darn proud of you. And I just ask one thing, is to keep going. Keep going. Don't quit. Keep living. Keep doing what only you can do, because we are all unique on this planet. It's part of the reason why education systems don't work. It's because they're designed for like the lowest 10% of students, and those who excel are left behind and aren't able to excel anymore. So just please be good to yourself, be good to others, and I'll either see you from somewhere close to here tomorrow, or I will see you somewhere else. I really don't know. Just taking it one step at a time and just letting my life flow. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Stepped on this butterfly. I think it's dead. Like these ants are trying to hurt it. Oh, butterfly, what happened? I think it died. I can't believe I picked it up. How beautiful. Oh my god. I think he died. Oh, rest in peace, butterfly. I accidentally scared this bird, and it is massive. It is way bigger than you'd think. Wow. This one's for Alicia from Brooks Holt's channel. If you know, you know.